Very good morning, my dear students. We are studying second unit, that is balance of payment. And in our previous videos, we have studied first four subtitles. And in this video, we shall focus on fifth subtitle, that is devaluation of rupees. Now, the term devaluation is not new to you because we have studied devaluation of rupee and exchange depreciation in our one of the videos on balance of payment, especially with reference to remedies to correct disequilibrium in the balance of payment. What I mean is, exchange depreciation and devaluation are not new terms to you. You are familiar with the meanings of these terms. Exchange depreciation and devaluation impact and influence, and the meaning remains the same. This is what I have stressed in my previous video. The only difference is exchange depreciation is an automatic process which happens through market forces, that is demand for and supply of currency. Whereas devaluation is the deliberate or conscious act of the system of the government. This is the only major difference. Otherwise, exchange depreciation and devaluation of currency more or less remains the same. You know that we are studying, once again I repeat, we are studying fifth subtitle in unit 2, that is devaluation of currency. This slide is copied from previous explanation. It speaks about the meaning of devaluation, that is reducing the value of home currency in terms of foreign currency. Thereby what happens? Home currency becomes cheaper and foreign currency becomes costlier, and that leads to increase in demand for home currency by the foreigners. Thereby it lifts our exports. On the contrary, foreign currency, when it is costlier for us, we demand less of foreign currency and thereby it discourages imports. This is how devaluation helps to overcome deficit in the balance of payment. This is what the meaning of devaluation, which is shown on your screen. Next slide is also copied from our previous explanation, which speaks about distinction between forex depreciation and devaluation of currency, and one or two similarities. After studying this, we are studying devaluation of rupee. This is specially with reference to Indian monetary history. We are studying devaluation of rupee specifically, especially from 1947. Since 1947, India has devalued her currency 3 times. Only 3 times. One in the year 1949, second in the year 1966, and third in the year 1991. We shall try to know how devaluations are forcibly introduced in these 3 different time period and what are the results. Look at your screen. For the first time, India devalued her currency on September 18, 1949, along with other nations of sterling areas. In terms of dollar, about 30%. India devalued her currency for the first time on 18th September 1949, along with those countries which were there already on sterling, pound, that currency. Indian rupee was devalued in terms of dollars by 30%. The result was the rupee value came down from 33 US dollar cents to 22 US dollar cents. The decision of devaluation of rupee in the year 1949 was perhaps imposed on India as she was the member of Pound Sterling bloc. There are some references which speaks that devaluation of currency in the year 1949 which was introduced, it was a kind of pressure imposed on India to go for devaluation of currency because of situations and circumstances prevailing during those times. When UK government decided to devalue her currency in 1949, Indian exports entered a disorganized state of affairs, especially in dollar used areas. The government of India therefore officially declared that the devaluation of rupee was a defensive necessity as she wanted to retain her old position in the world export market. As a result of devaluation, there was remarkable improvement in our foreign exchange earnings. Under such circumstances, if India would not have devalued her currency, then India would have not faced competition in world market, and that would have affected adversely the balance of payment of India. Thus, 1949 devaluation has favored Indian economy to a greater extent. This is a brief note or reference on devaluation of rupee in the year 1949, which was introduced in the year 1949. The second time devaluation was introduced in the year 1966. The rupee once again was devalued on 6th June 1966 by 36.5% in terms of gold and foreign currencies linked to the gold. Generally, devaluation is like a surgical strike which requires certain follow-up remedies, but the government of India did not take immediate post-devaluation measures. Therefore, only exports of India improved, but balance of payment was not satisfactory. Now, here are few causes for devaluation of Indian rupee in the year 1966. These are the few causes which are shown on your screen. First one is failure to increase exports. Second one is increased prices. There was a deflation in the country. Third one is existence of shadow market, parallel market. We call it as black market. Fourth one is increased imports. Fifth one is scarcity of foreign exchange reserves. Sixth one is pressure from creditor countries. Those who had given loan to India, they had put a lot of pressure on India to devalue her currency. So these are 6 important causes for devaluation of rupee which was introduced in the year 1966. After knowing the devaluation of currency which was introduced in 1949 and 66, we are in a position to know the position of devaluation of rupee which was introduced in the year 1991. the Indian rupee has been devalued in two phases, in two installments, in just a time period of 1 week. What I mean? The rupee was devalued in the year 1999 and 1991. It was introduced in two phases, in two installments, in just a time period of 1 week. First devaluation was introduced on 1st July 1991, that was on Monday, and in the same week, second phase of devaluation was introduced on 3rd July 1991, that was on Wednesday. As a result, the Indian rupee stands devalued by 18%. The finance minister and RBI governor had defended the devaluation of rupee, which was introduced in the year 1991. Then Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh was of the opinion that devaluation of rupee was introduced to overcome BOP crisis, and there was no pressure from any international agencies like World Bank and IMF to introduce devaluation in the year 1991. Friends, with this we end our discussion on fifth subtitle in this unit, that is devaluation of rupee. It's a special title. There can be a 5-mark question during examination, like write a short note on devaluation of Indian rupee. At that time you refer 3 situations or 3 time devalued currency in the year 1949, 66 and 1991. With this we end our discussion on devaluation of Indian currency. Thank you.